Good afternoon and welcome to Charlotte Real Estate Now. My name is John Brophy and I am your host. This is the first of 3 videos that is intended to help first-time homebuyers with a 10-step roadmap to their first purchase. Now, if you've already bought a home, maybe you'll get some insight out of this, but stick around. We'll find out. Now, the very idea of buying your first home can be stressful, with emotions running high at the thought of such big life decisions. All sorts of terms flying around like due diligence, earnest money, deposit, contingency, negotiate, meeting of the minds, time is of the essence, and on and on and on. But for now, let's keep things uncomplicated, breaking it down into our first 3 steps. 1. Comprehensive buyer interview. 2. Get pre-qualified for a loan. 3. Go shopping. Step number 1, sit down and share with your agent the top 10 or 15 most important things you are looking for in this purchase. For example, what is your price point, i.e., how much are you willing to spend? What style home do you want? Perhaps you want a ranch, maybe you want a colonial. How many bathrooms do you want? Perhaps you want a pool. Where the great restaurants are. You know, everybody wants to go out once in a while, go out on a Friday night, bring your kids. Also, what's critically important to parents is that you want to know what kind of a school your kids will be attending. And you'd like to know what's around in terms of entertainment, parks, etc. And in terms of safety, you'll want to know where the nearest police station is. You'll want to know where the nearest hospital is. These are all very important things to consider. So with that, we can move right along into step 2, which works in tandem with step 1, and that's pre-qualifying for a loan. One of the more recognized loan programs for first-time home buyers is the FHA loan. It is a type of government-backed mortgage loan that can allow you to buy a home with looser financial requirements. Now, based on that information from the loan officer, we'll have a ballpark figure of how much money you can spend. So when we take that information, we look at the MLS, we can boil it down to, your top 5 homes that we know you can reasonably afford. If you do not qualify for the purchase, there are remedies we can take to get you up to speed. It might prolong it by another 6 months, but it will be worth it. Okay guys, now that we've pre-qualified, now it's time to have some fun and go shopping. Now is a time when we can explore the city a bit and look at different homes. We have managed to boil it down to 3 to 5 homes that we are confident you can purchase. So as we walk through the homes, looking at the exteriors and the interiors, maybe some with pools, maybe some without, take notes, take pictures, because after a hard day looking at homes, things will be a little blurry. So after we've spent some time looking at our homes, we've come up with the home we really do like. We fell in love with it. So in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to make an offer on that home. So we're going to make an offer on that home and the seller will accept, and then we'll be on to negotiations. So before we leave though, I want to share with you a little something special about what one can do just outside the city of Charlotte. Let's take a look at something. There is one thing that you will find is that skiing is indeed taken seriously here. The Blue Ridge Mountains are about 2.5 hours away from Charlotte. And the Blue Ridge Mountains cover most of western North Carolina. While they stretch from Georgia to Pennsylvania, the highest peaks are found here in North Carolina. The highest point in the Blue Ridge is Mount Mitchell, and it reaches 6,684 feet in elevation. And there is a lot of skiing going on there. I really hope you got something out of that video, and I will ask you the favor, and I know everybody asks you the favor, but I'm going to ask you. I'd like you to subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I like sharing these videos with you. I'm very excited about the next video, part 2 of the 3-part series. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the section below. It's not a problem.